I'm going to quote you again. Said, the biggest fight I had is with my own emotions.
Gemini shit.
That's Gemini shit.
Big fat.
And that quote made me think about how you move with all like the drama surrounding the created online drama surrounding trolling and 50 Cent and y'all podcasts and this and that. Like you really...
Shouts to 50, man. I don't even count.
I heard that he said you don't count.
Nah, shouts to 50.
I feel like, from my perspective,
I think it's entertainment.
It's all entertainment.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's like stories for niggas.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
Like you know how your girl be like, I'm gonna watch my stories. We don't watch stories.
It's entertainment.
We want to know what niggas who look like us is talking about. So it's like we watch and we get entertained by that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that from my perspective, this is the part of it I did want to talk about because it is all entertainment. But I feel like 50 and Jim Jones have had issues with or without y'all podcast. Right. And it seemed at first like they was going through their little thing, but he didn't really start making comments about the rest of y'all until there was a conversation about the documentary. And I think the documentary, I find it difficult to speak about that documentary in public with what Tef Poe calls civilians. People who are not behind the scenes in the industry, people who don't do what we do.
That don't know what's really going on.
Right.
Yeah.
People who don't know these people personally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been in the industry for a long time. When I watch that documentary, I know everybody in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
Right. So it's like my lens on it is different. And I think the nuanced point that this is just me sharing my opinion. The nuanced point that y'all was trying to make on that clip that y'all was talking about, and I'm bringing it up because I feel like you introduced the conversation. You know what I'm saying? The point that went missing is that in this space, I'm doing real journalism work at this point.
Right.
When I bring you on my podcast, it's a safe space for you. I'm not trying to do gotcha journalism. I'm not trying to be like, trying to look for clickbait and trying to say shit that make you feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
I already knew that. That's why I didn't even ask you, what you gonna be asking me?
Right.
I already knew the vibe.
You know what it is. But I see myself as a real journalist and I try to remove my bias from my journalistic approach. Right? And I feel like a documentary like that, it's very clear that there's a bias involved. And it's not just straight ahead journalism. And so I think when you're watching it, you gotta watch it knowing it's entertainment. And I think there's a nuance there.
Right.
I think when you try to make that nuanced point, people might mistake it and be like, you trying to defend what he doing. It's like, no, we talking about this product. We talking about making art and making a documentary.
Right.
And 50 Cent, it makes...
That wasn't, but to be real with you, of course it seemed, that wasn't even like a direct at him. That was really a general question about how would somebody feel if this was happening to you. Of course, it might have derived from what was going on with that, but that wasn't like a direct, you know what I mean? That was more like, all right, if this happened to you, how would you feel about that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My opinion on it, them is two grown niggas. Like, I don't got shit to do with it. They was who they was long before you ever heard of a Davies. Like,
right.
So that ain't really my space or my energy to be, you know what I mean? Like, really thinking about that shit. Like, I got 3 daughters, a son. Like, I got shit going on. I got my own shit. So, as much as I could troll back, like, we you know, the internet is a troll space. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, for what? It does nothing for me personally. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak I can't speak on everybody, but for me personally, it don't do nothing for me. And I know it ain't really aimed at me. Right. You know what I mean? Directly. So it is what it is.
Because if it was, you would count.
I would definitely count. If I don't count, I don't count.
That's definitely a very trollish thing to say.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Which side are you on? Get off the